friends, welcome back to moonspelltarot. So today we are doing a pick a card reading, finding out what is your partner's next move. This could help you out a lot if you are hoping for maybe an engagement, moving in together, a next level commitment, maybe if you feel like you and your partner are on the rocks and having a hard time, just to get a general overview about what is going on in your current relationship. So yeah, I definitely see this helping a variety of different people, just depending on what your current situation is like. So I have 3 different piles in front of me here today. Pile number 1 is an Angel Aura Quartz. Pile number 2 is a Sodalite. And then pile number 3 is a Dragon's Blood. So whenever you are ready to go ahead and jump to your reading, there will be timestamps down below. And if you're having trouble choosing between 2, you can always watch both readings if you like. That just often means that you're meant to hear more than one message. And so let's go ahead and take a nice good deep breath, and I will give you all a few moments to decide which pile is best representing you right now. Welcome back, pile number 1. So let's go ahead and see what your partner's next moves are. What are their, intentions right now with you? So before I jump into our reading, I just wanted to remind you all, please hit that subscription button down below if you're new around here. Also, if you're interested in any personal readings, spell work, candles, anything like that, please check out my description. My email is down there, and also my Etsy shop is linked. So go ahead and check that out, and you guys get a discount as well on Etsy. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile number 1. What is their partner's next move? What is their partner's intentions right now? What do we need to know? What is important for pile number 1 to know right now about their partner? Okay, 3 of Wands, interesting. So let's continue to shuffle. Okay, so all of those wanted to come out at us, so we will look at those first. And I also have our pendulum here, just in case we need to ask any more questions. Okay, so we have 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, and Knight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm feeling like right now, your partner's, next move, I'm feeling that they feel very warm and protected by you. I feel like this person is, they feel like they have it really good with you right now. And so I'm feeling that definitely with like Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they feel like they have like this abundance with you. They feel like this life is growing with you. They feel very happy, with you. They feel like everything is really going great in their life, going very positive. But I feel like right now your partner is having a little bit of an unsure moment in their life, and that's maybe something that you are reading into, something that you feel frustrated, and it could be like of a loss of a job. Maybe they had some issues at work, issues with family, things like that. And so I see that, your partner is feeling a little bit unsure of themselves. And so they're feeling like deeply retrospective right now. They're really looking in on themselves. They're, thinking about where their life is going. And so if you're feeling like that is about you, I'm not feeling that it is. I don't get the vibe that they are looking at you in a negative manner, not being kind to you. So, I just feel like it's about life in general. It's about work, family, and maybe they are just, I don't think that they're necessarily looking at you in a negative light, but they're probably asking themselves, like, where does this relationship fit in? Where do things fit in? And that's just, I feel like, a side effect of, what's going on with them. Like I said, I feel like they're very happy with you, but I feel like they're really thinking deeply about what is like going on in their life, because something maybe has happened to them, like they've had an issue at work or something, like I said. But I feel like that they've been a little down, and so they've been very much struggling with that. And so again, it's just causing them to kind of like thinking about things. And of course, like they may even be thinking like, well, I might move and get a different job, or I might do this, or I might do that. And so it causes them to like think about everything, so maybe they're thinking about getting a different job where they work like the complete opposite schedule and they wouldn't see you very much, but then they're thinking about how that would affect you in their relationship. So I feel like that they are just very much like overthinking and overanalyzing what is going on in their life, because they feel very frustrated. But I feel like that they are starting to come to terms with what is going on, starting to come to terms with their moves they want to make. And so they feel very like they're starting to feel, or they may be starting to feel soon, if they're still in that very deep introspective state, they're going to have this like aha moment about exactly what to do. And so ultimately I see that they are going to make a very positive decision. It may deeply affect them. It may be something that's really big, that is a big move. Maybe, again, it could be like moving, finding a different job that's a complete different work schedule. If they're having some issues with family, there may be something that they have to do with a family, like move a family member in or something like that. But I definitely see that it is going to make a really big change in their life. It's going to make a huge difference. So, if you already know what is kind of like frustrating your partner and making them kind of like second guess themselves, I definitely see that they are going to make a change in that department. And so, if you've been with your partner a while and you both share those things together, I really do feel like that's something that you already know what's bothering them. Because again, they have this really positive outlook on you, and they do feel like you two share this great life together. So I really do feel like they share a lot of these things with you. But I do see with Knight of Swords that they are going to be, still very committed to you. I don't feel that they are going to do any like breaking up, or anything like that, or wanting to end the relationship regardless of what stage in your relationship you are. I do see that they are going to fight and do whatever they have to do to keep you in their life. So, if you are realizing your partner is really struggling at work, or is looking for something with more pay, maybe they feel like their pay is inadequate, whatever the situation is, I really do see that they are going to make a drastic step in a different direction. And it's going to be something that affects your life and their life, especially if you all live together or are married. But I do feel like they are going to make sure that you are comfortable, make sure that you're doing very well. So let's go ahead and pull a couple oracles as well. So, but yeah, I definitely see your partner making a big, drastic change within their life. And it's something, it may be hard at first, and it may be something that's a little bit frustrating, but overall I see it as being, a positive and really, helping out their life and also your life. Okay. Spirit, this is for pile number 1. We see that your partner wants to make a big change with career or school, maybe even some family issues. So what else do we need to know? Okay. else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, and we are going to cut it. Okay, so have faith in your dreams. Believe in the impossible. And hold your vision. Okay. So, you know, I feel like for you, especially with, you know, with what you want personally in your life, and, you know, you're with this person, so I'm sure you have like goals that you want to meet with them. You know, if you're not married, maybe a goal could be wanting to get married or moving in together, potentially having a child, or doing, you know, anything really, starting a business with your partner, whatever that may be. So make sure that you're holding on to those dreams, and that is just adding like really great energy to their decision, because they're going to know that you have their back and that you're there for them no matter what. And, you know, I really feel like that's going to give your partner a second, you know, a second thought about including you in their decision, because again, they're being very deep and introspective, but they are, you know, they're trying to think about it with all angles. You know, they're not trying to make any like selfish moves. So again, if you know that your partner is really struggling in a department and maybe talking about a change with you, you know, I really do see them making that change, a move, you know, a move to a different job, or a move in general. I do see that happening with them, and them feeling very positive about that change. And with believe in the impossible, and also like hold your vision, you know, make sure that you are trusting in your partner. I feel like these two cards are especially meant for you, pile number one, because I do feel like you may be feeling like some sad feelings, some, you know, feeling emotional, and feel like your partner isn't like including you in what is going on. And I don't see that. I feel like your partner is just struggling with what they have to do in their life. You know, they're struggling with this new, you know, issue. Maybe they haven't had anything like this happen to them before, and they're very much struggling. Maybe they've worked at the same place for a long time, and now they're, you know, very much struggling. So, you know, make sure that you are believing in the fact that your partner is, you know, loving to you and caring about you, and that they want to, you know, keep you in their life. So, you know, don't let go of that. I feel like it's very easy when our partner is going through something to, you know, kind of be angry with them or feel like they're not caring about us. But I do feel like your partner really does care about you and wants you to be happy. So, you know, and hold your vision. Just make sure you're holding on to those dreams and holding on to exactly what you want as well. And I feel like it's all going to tie together perfectly, because your partner's going to be happy, and they're going to include you with whatever they do, and, you know, do what's best for you as well, and not just for them. I feel like this whole like reading for me is definitely saying that your partner wants to include you in everything. They want to make sure that you stay a part of their life. They are just having a hard time of like deciding what their next best move is. So, you know, make sure you're holding on to this vision of this life you want, because your partner, you know, definitely wants to hold on to that with you. And we will pull another oracle as well. Spirit, this is for pile number one. What else can we find out? What other information? Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else is important? So we will go ahead and cut again. And mummy, change. Okay, so again, I feel like a big change is coming your way. I do see that your partner, and you know exactly what that is, because obviously these readings are meant for a wide audience, so they are going to change with every person. It's going to be slightly different, but I feel like for many of you, it is a career change. For a partner, it is a change in lifestyle, a change in location, but I do see that big change coming for you, and I feel like your partner is just going to have like this big aha moment and know exactly what they need to do. So, you know, if you see your partner going through some struggles right now with work, school, or family, definitely know that whatever changes they are talking about with you, thinking about what they need to do, leaving their job and going to another one, whatever that situation may be, I do see that your partner is wanting to include you in everything, and they are wanting to make sure that the change is positive for both of you and is going to benefit both of your lives. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. If you liked it or it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up down below. And I hope you all have a great day. Welcome back, pile number 2. So let's go ahead and see what your partner's next move is. What are they thinking about doing? What are some changes they want to make right now? And before I jump into our reading, I just wanted to remind you all to please hit that subscription button down below if you're new around here. Also, if you're interested in any spell work, intention candles, or anything like that, please check out my description. My email is down there, and also my Etsy shop is linked. So let's go ahead and see what is going on with you. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile number 2. What is their partner's next move? What do we need to know about their partner? What do we need to know about their partner, Spirit? What is their next move? What are they thinking about doing in their life right now? Okay, so we will go ahead and cut, and we will pull a few cards. Okay, 8 of Wands, Page of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, interesting, and 2 of Cups. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. Interesting. Okay, so I'm feeling like right now your partner is struggling with like a lack of balance in their life, a lack of, they feel like they don't have emotional support. I'm feeling like right now that you two are having some struggles and, maybe not really getting along. Maybe they feel like you two are arguing a lot. So they have that lack of balance. They are not, you two aren't, spending time together. Maybe you're both working a lot, or maybe just not getting along in general. Maybe you two are having some issues within your relationship. But I do see that there is a very severe lack of connection right now between you two. And so because of that, your partner is, I really do see that your partner is thinking of things in a negative manner. With the High Priestess reverse, I feel like your partner is looking at you in more of a negative light. They're not viewing you through the lens that they did before. And so they're feeling very negatively about the relationship. So that's definitely something to think about. Of course, if you're in any type of relationship that's abusive or anything like that, please get help. But for those of you who maybe just are not getting along with a partner, but it's not abusive or anything like that, I really do feel like you're very much struggling with your partner. You two just aren't really getting along like you have in the past. And, I see that causing a big rift, right? And I feel like I'm feeling a lot of heaviness so far from this reading. I'm feeling like you both are just not really getting along very well, and it's very frustrating to you and, frustrating to them as well. So I feel like this person may make a move to protect themselves. I really see that your partner is going to make some sort of change right now. If the relationship is very negative and hurtful and it's just not getting better, I feel like this may have been going on for some time. I don't feel like for many of you it's very recent. I feel like there's been, some time where you all have been, not getting along, not treating each other well. And so I feel like your partner is going to go through something to protect their self, and, in turn that's going to protect you as well. You're going to be removing yourself from negativity and harmful words and things like that. So, I really do see that your partner is thinking and probably on their way to making a move to guard themselves from this situation. So if that is, moving out, if you are, married, possibly like a divorce, I really like to be as honest as possible and not just like overly positive in readings, because I feel like it's not fair to you all, but I'm just, I feel this is like a very heavy reading. So I just want, to be honest with you guys with what I am, currently saying. And I do feel like your partner is thinking about that. So, I feel like with you, it's definitely like, it's something that if you feel like this relationship is worth, if it's worth fighting for, then I do feel like that's something that can benefit you. But I feel like, definitely your partner is looking for somebody different. I feel like your partner may even have somebody else that they are thinking about. Maybe if you all haven't been getting along for quite some time, they may be talking to other people. So I definitely see your partner like looking at other people, showing interest in other people. And I feel like with Two of Cups reversed, I definitely see that your partner is looking at this situation between you two as not even like the cup half empty. I feel like they're looking at it as the cup and is like completely empty. Like they just don't look at it as anything that they're really wanting anymore. So, depending on the severity of this situation, maybe if you and your partner have just had a rough patch, sometimes people jump to things and they make really rash decisions without fully thinking them out. Talk with your partner and let them know what's going on. If you feel like this relationship is worth salvaging and you really love this person, then, go for it. But if you feel like you're done with it too, then it may be better for you both to walk away, as hard as that, is to hear and as hard as that is. But, I definitely see your partner in the relatively near future wanting to make a move to protect themselves from this situation, because they just feel as if they can't do it anymore. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile number 2. We see a partner not being happy. We see a partner wanting to walk away. What do we need to hear? Again, and believe in the impossible. Show the world the real you. And work through your fears. So I feel like for you, this can be kind of like double-sided depending on, your personal situation. Of course, these readings are meant for a wide audience. So it kind of, it really depends on like what is going on with you. But I do feel for many of you, with believing in the impossible, knowing that you can do this without this person, that you don't have to depend on other people to take care of you, that you can step out of a situation and do better in the future. And I know that's really hard to hear and very frustrating, but I do see that you can walk away from this and still, be happy and still live your life to the best you can, right? And showing the world the real you and working through your fears, I feel like is so important. Because, you've probably been in a relationship for a long time. And of course, in relationships, we change and we tend to, kind of turn into different people, and our likes change and things that we do change. So I feel like you're afraid to step out and be a whole new person, but don't be afraid to do that. If you feel like you're unhappy and you feel like you don't want to do it anymore either, as well as this person, be strong for yourself, because it's very important. And then, for some other people, I do feel that if this is a relationship that is worth you working for, I feel like that for you, being as honest as honest as you can with this person about you know, how you feel about them. And, you know, it can be scary to sometimes lay your heart on the line and tell them, like, this is how I feel. You know, I know we haven't been getting along, but let's fix it. So, you know, definitely, you know, let that person know how you feel and let them know that you want to fix these issues instead of just giving up. And, you know, like I said, I feel like I could see that going both ways, depending on your situation. If you feel like it's not worth salvaging, then be strong and walk away. And if it is worth salvaging, then be strong and try to work through it. And all you can do is try, right? So let's go ahead and pull one more oracle. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile number 1. What else do we need to know? Okay, we'll go ahead and cut again. And we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So I'm really, you know, I'm feeling like you are kind of in a very hard spot in your life. You know, you are feeling like your life is like on pause because you and your partner are just like in this state of, you know, not getting along. And I'm sure it's something that encompasses your mind all the time. It's something you think about all the time. And, you know, you're really struggling with moving forward and either trying to fix it or walk away. So I really do see that for you. You know, you kind of need to get out of this cue, this pause in your life, and move forward with however that may be, you know, with deciding to move along with the relationship and try to work things out with your partner if that's what you both want, or moving on without your partner if that's what needs to be done. So I feel like you really have to work on that and be honest with yourself. You know, if you feel like you are adding negativity to the relationship, if you are starting fights, starting arguments, being, you know, not really fair to your partner, and you realize they're doing the same thing, change your attitude first and see how that changes your partner's attitude, because many times it's hard to look at ourselves and see what we contribute to that. But, you know, I do feel like it's very important, and it's, you know, a good thing for you to get out of this pause that you're in your life, this kind of like still motion that you're in, where you feel like you're not moving forward, you're just kind of like floating along. So, you know, that would definitely help you doing like a simple like uncrossing bath with like Epsom salt, eucalyptus, and lemon. That can help you you know, remove negative energy and toxins from your body. And again, just working on this you know, this relationship with your partner, I feel like is really going to help you a whole lot. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. If it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up down below, and I hope you have a great day. Back pile number 3. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your partner. What is their next move? What are they thinking about doing right now? So before I jump into our reading, I just wanted to remind you all to please hit that subscription button down below. And also, if you're interested in any spell work, intention candles, or a personal reading with me, please check out my description down below. I have my email linked and also my Etsy shop. So let's go ahead and see what is going on with your partner. Spirit, this is for pile number 3. What is their partner's next move? What are they thinking about doing in their life? What is going on with pile number 1's partner? Or pile number 3's partner, sorry. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. Death reversed. Okay. So we have King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Death reversed. Let's do another. Very interesting reading so far. Okay, and the Devil. All right. So I'm feeling like your partner has been feeling like a bit detached lately, and I feel like it's for a positive reason. So just, hear me out. Because a lot of times when you pull the death card and the devil, it seems very negative, but it's not. So I feel like your partner has definitely been seeming like detached. Maybe they've been working a whole lot, and, maybe if they're at work, they don't have a lot of time to text. And, maybe you've just been feeling a little bit left out. But I feel like your partner is moving on to really great things in their career. And so I feel like your partner is making really great strides at work. They are, maybe they are working up in management, or they got a promotion, whatever, type of job they have. And so I feel like that they are definitely moving up in whatever they're doing. They are, feeling very positive. They're feeling very good, about these things that they're doing. And so, I see that they are feeling very fulfilled in their career. And of course, because they are really busy, and they're probably, really tired when they get home and things like that. So especially if you live with your partner, maybe you've been feeling like intimacy hasn't been the best. Maybe you've just been kind of like, they've been like very distant from you. But again, I feel like that they are doing a lot at work. They are working hard to make sure that your life together is positive. And so I feel like your partner is going out of their way to make sure that, things are going well, that you're going to have money when you're older, and that you will be able to be taken care of. And especially if something bad were to happen to them, I feel like your partner is definitely going out of their way to make sure. And, I feel like also that's not the only thing on their mind. I feel like your partner is doing this to make another move in their life. I feel like if you all maybe don't live together yet, maybe they're wanting to ask, or if you aren't married yet, maybe get married or have children, something like that. I definitely see that it's going to be very beneficial for you. So they're working really hard to make sure that the rest of their life and your life is positive. And they're also wanting to make big moves in terms of commitment, right? And, I feel like that your partner isn't going anywhere. With death reverse, I definitely see that your partner is very much, they love you, they care about you, but it's been hard because, of course, when you work a really long day, especially if it's like several days in a row and you're just doing a lot, and if you've had a promotion, you know how hard it can be, especially in the beginning. They do care, and they want you to be happy. It's just, they're tired, they're a little worn out, a little drained. So, in that aspect, I would say give them a little bit of a break and don't make them feel bad, because they are working really hard to make sure that you are, doing well. And, with Wheel of Fortune, I feel like your partner is going to make really great money. I feel like they are going to use that money for something positive. So again, making big moves, asking you to move in if you all don't live together, asking to get married, proposing the idea of having children, if that's something that you maybe have all talked about already. I feel like your partner is going to make that next step in commitment, and that is going to kind of like change your mind about it. You're going to feel very positive, very good about it. And, it's going to make you feel, a lot better about the situation. And you're going to feel like you hit, the jackpot, because this person worked so hard to make you happy, right? So let's go ahead and do a couple oracles as well. So yeah, I definitely see your partner is making a lot of really great moves. It's just, it's a lot of hard work. And so they're kind of trying to get it done. And, unfortunately, sometimes when you're at work, you don't have time to talk on the phone, and you may not have time to text. So I don't feel like you should necessarily feel as if they are ignoring you, or, don't have interest in you any longer. Okay, Spirit, this is for pile number 3. What else do we need to know? Conclusions are within reach. Nothing will come of this situation. Interesting. And the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. So with nothing will come of this situation, I feel like that card is definitely for you. To remember that, nothing negative is coming. You know, you and your partner are on a good, you know, you're in a good place. They are just very busy a lot, working a lot, you know, trying to make ends meet, trying to make sure that you two have the best life possible. So, you know, don't feel like anything negative is coming from this, because overall your reading is very positive. And, you know, I feel like with you, again, the energy is gaining momentum. Your partner, even though they're working a lot, you're on their mind. They want to make these next moves. They want to impress you. They want you to be happy. And so, you know, don't feel as if your partner is like leaving you behind, because I feel like as they're working, they are making these plans, you know, maybe getting a house or something like that. It's always on their mind, and that conclusion is very close. Again, you pulled Wheel of Fortune, so that is a very positive sign that you are going to, you know, receive something really great from your partner. Like I said, I do feel like it is going to be a step in the right direction in terms of like commitment. So let's pull one more oracle. Okay. Spirit, this is for pile number 3. What else do we need to know? Ooh, okay. And we will cut one more time. Okay. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. So, you know, I'm really seeing a lot of really great energy from this reading, a lot of really good vibes. You know, I'm feeling like your partner, you know, wants you to have this positive life, this magical life, and they want you to feel good and they want you to be happy. So don't, you know, don't feel stressed if your partner is not being the most present. You know, oftentimes if we are the type of people to get like caught up in our work or something like that, we do struggle with like, you know, talking on the phone and things like that. But I feel like your partner overall has a really great feeling about this. They have a great energy surrounding this. So your partner is planning a really big step in commitment next and wants to do something positive for you. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're interested again in booking a personal reading with me, all of that information will be in my description box. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.